All right, I just want to do a quick review for the Age of Fantasy Quest Out of the Shadows. This is a narrative campaign that you get if you're a member. I believe you get it if you're just a $5 member, but I'm a $10 member, so I know you get it with that. It is basically the campaign is already set up for you. You just, I'll show you the table of contents. It's every month they're going to give you a chapter. So, for instance, right now, this document that I have here only has chapter one, and that means it has two missions. And so, what they do is so this was June, July, August, September, October. And so, this will be the final showdown in October. This allows you to take your miniatures, build them up, get a couple of miniatures in there, and you can play a whole campaign month by month. Just, basically every 2 weeks you're going to play a mission, and there's a story behind it. There's a setup for each of the scenarios. So every scenario is different. Last call will be something like you got to escape the shadow stalkers coming, and they're just coming around to kill you, and the townspeople and so forth, and there's townspeople running around. So it's a pretty cool scenario. So I'm very excited to try it out. But anyway, if you get this, if you get their membership, this is such a great idea because I always looked at the other competitors on my mini factory. A lot of these D&D places, they would sell you the module for an adventure and the miniatures that go along with it. You print out the miniatures and then you play the game. And I thought that was always so cool, but I don't have anybody to play D&D. There's nobody around here who plays D&D. And I necessarily don't want to play D&D. I just like the fighting, and this scratches that itch. So the campaign is already set up. The rest of it, you can see here, the narrative campaigns is basically the same as the campaign builder. Right here, they show you all the rules of how to level up your characters and what happens with it. But then Gate Crashers, that's the prologue. They tell you what's going on in the story, and then the story for the chapter begins here, and then the mission, and then the second mission. So it is a really great idea. I hope they continue to do this and do this for the sci-fi. I'm very excited about it. One thing I wish they did is that they made the paper minis for just for the ones that you would need here. So, for instance, the STLs that they have for, let me see if I could pull this up here. Um, So the STLs, let me get down to Patreon. And so the minis that you see right here, uh, these are the only miniatures that you need for the quest. Now you could use whatever you want. You don't have to use the Shadow Stalkers. You can use whatever minis you have, but I really do wish that they made the paper miniatures as they release these, just so that it can go just, they don't have to be anything special or intricate or diverse, just basic paper miniatures for the Shadow Stalkers for people that just have to play it exactly the way it was written. Right now I'm using High Elves as the enemy and Saurons as my heroes. And you can do that in this narrative campaign. You don't have to use the Shadow Stalkers and the heroes that are in the membership. So, but yeah, that's the only thing that I wish they would do as they release this. So basically, the way that it works, you get this, you get your miniatures, you print out a few miniatures here, and then you start the scenario that they have laid out for you. So kudos to One Page Rules. Great job on putting this together so far. and I'm looking forward to playing it.